You do. You. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Motorhead YouTube channel. So today, V-Tune brought the S2000 here because we do want to get it painted tomorrow. And so what do we got to do to it?
So basically just repaint the entire car. We're doing a full color change, and I pretty much prepped everything on the car and it's almost ready to go. It has a couple of things that need to be sanded, such as the fender over here, and then we have a new fender right there. So a little bit of stuff needs to be sanded, and pretty much it's ready to paint. We are going to be painting it Phoenix yellow. I think that's a Type R Honda color, which is going to be beautiful. What color is yours, 2000?
It's Rio Pearl.
So it's a little bit different from his S2000.
I think mine is better, but I mean, whatever. It's not my car.
We're going to have to see what they look like up.
Oh yeah, we can definitely put them side by side when they're painted and definitely compare and see the difference. I think yours is like more bright yellow, and then mine is like a pearl. It's like more of a golder tint. So we're gonna start today. I want to go ahead and trim all the parts out. That way I can lay all the parts in the booth flat on a stand and get them as slick as possible. And I do want to do the hood, the doors, the trunk, and all that in the booth right now tonight. And that way tomorrow morning I can set it all down and paint the parts in the morning. And then once that is done and curing, because the booth is heated, so that's very nice and it's gonna work in our favor and help speed things up. Once that's all painted, we're gonna let it sit for a while. Then we'll bring the parts out, we'll roll the body in. Obviously we'll prep it while that is drying, and we'll roll this body in, get it painted, and it's just gonna look super nice. Hopefully everything turns out great. So we're gonna get straight to work. Ben does have to leave, but me and Victor are gonna go ahead and start prepping these parts. I think I'm gonna start with this right here and get all this stuff off. And are you gonna get new stickers?
Yeah, we're gonna just replace those stickers. It's better to just replace them instead of
Yeah, we're doing all this work. We might as well just get a heat gun, take it all off, clean the adhesive, and this is the only thing we'll tape up, the VIN number. But I think we can do a really good job. We have some fine line tape over there, and you won't even be, I mean, you'll probably tell, but we'll get it as good as possible, and everything else will be new. So we're gonna dig right into it, and Ben's gonna head out, and hopefully we can get all this done tonight. That way tomorrow we can go ahead and set it in the booth. All right, guys, check this out. This stuff just looks so good. It's honestly making me rethink my decision of painting my E30 blue. I mean, I just absolutely love this color, and everything turned out so good. These doors are literally perfect. No runs, no trash, nothing. Absolutely perfect. I'm super happy with how they turned out, and they look absolutely amazing. The only part that actually had some imperfections was this hood, and a little bit of trash came out from underneath here on some of these, but there is a black piece that goes here and covers it, so I'm not really too worried about it. Overall, I'm really happy with the results. As you can see, it is super slick, and this is literally underneath the hood, so you won't even see it. I was really mostly worried about this right here, because specifically the doors is what you're always opening, and I really took my time and got them right. Same with the trunk. Trunk is super slick, and you're going to be constantly opening and closing the trunk, and it also turned out amazing. So really happy with the results, but it's already almost 12 o'clock and it's getting late, so I'm gonna head out and we'll continue tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day here at the shop, and all the parts are looking amazing. Nothing doled out on us overnight or anything like that, so really happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the car. I had already started sanding a little bit, and right now we do need to go ahead and get these fenders done. They're unsanded, as you guys know, brand new fender, and this one was all primed. So I'm gonna block this one out, and then I'm going to sand the other one out and get these ready. And all the other parts are ready besides the trunk, so I'll block that next, and we'll go ahead and start setting everything up for paint. Okay guys, so we are moving on to the front bumper, and first thing I'm gonna do is delete these ugly tag holes right here. It just gives it a much cleaner look, and once we get that done, we'll go ahead and prep this bumper, and Victor's gonna sand that rear bumper while I do this, and then he'll sand this one, and this will be ready. And then these are the last two parts that need to be sanded for paint. Everything else is prepped super nicely. We got all the nooks and crannies on these fenders. They look beautiful. Same with this trunk. We got everything looking very nice, and we're gonna go ahead and get these things ready, and then we'll go ahead and start setting up in the booth and spraying down this beautiful color. Okay guys, so I started the deleting process on this one, and pretty much just put a little metal sheet back there, welded it in, and then we got some more plastic of the same type of material, and we bonded it in there. Now I'm gonna sand it out smooth, and if we need to add more, I'll add more. I really don't want any divots or anything like that. I want it to be nice and flush. So we're gonna go ahead and sand this out and repeat the process on this one. Okay, so because we do have to wait for this all to dry now, I did go ahead and prime 2 spots on the hood. I don't want no rings where it's sanded through over there. We're gonna go ahead and just pull the body in and paint the body real quick. And then once that's drying, we'll turn the heat on in the booth and let it start curing. And we'll go ahead and finish up these parts while we wait. And then we'll go ahead and throw the parts in. So I think it's gonna be the best way to manage our time and get this done in an orderly fashion. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing inside the booth and start prepping it. Okay guys, so we got the car all masked off nicely. I still do need to do the rear wheel wells. I want to back tape them because I don't want no dirt coming out. And obviously the aluminum foil, guys, if you want to use aluminum foil, it's way easier, better than masking tape. And it works really well, and you can get it into really nice tight spots. Everything is covered. We took the bolts off. This car is getting Fortune auto coilovers, so we're not worried about these shocks. I just wanted the bolts off so paint will go under there. And V-Tune finally decided to show up to work. He decided he was just gonna sleep in or something, I don't know. We've been working all morning. He came in just to do the easy work. Look, he literally came to scuff. What are you doing?
Scuffing the mirror caps.
Yeah, so we're gonna paint all this with the body, and that way I can put all the body panels in after and focus solely on that. But it's coming together real nicely. We're gonna go ahead and finish off these rear wheel wells, and once that's all masked off and nice and no dirt is coming out from under there, we'll start cleaning it and start spraying. All right, guys, so we got all the white laid down. Unfortunately, we did run out of white paint, so what do you want to do, paint?
I mean, we're going to just paint it Monday. Right now it's Saturday. Everything's closed, so probably have to do it Monday.
Well, all the other parts, we're still going to paint this tonight. Unfortunately, we can't do the rest of it because we do need that white ground coat. I want it all to match. So we got everything covered. I mean, what do you think? I looked over everything.
I mean, it looks really good. Everything's covered good.
Yeah, and I really like I don't see any trash in it. Look how clean these panels are, dude.
It's insane, dude. It's like perfect.
Yeah, we actually just replaced the filters, so that's really good. And also, I'm really happy that we did this right here where it pretty much kind of scoops the bottom of the car. And
yeah, because there was a lot of trash on the suspension stuff, and then like underneath the wheel well, there's a little bit of dirt.
Yeah, I'm really glad you thought of that because painting in here, that would have sucked. And everything else looks really good. To me, all the coverage looks good. I actually have a light. I'm going to go check that here in a minute, but Ben actually does have to head out. So I'm going to just have to finish this myself. And you're going to have to come inspect it Monday and see what you think.
I mean, I'm believing you. It's going to look good.
Oh, yeah,
I've
dude.
seen the doors. They look awesome. The color looks really good, too. It's like a bright yellow.
Yeah, I now that I think of it, I actually like it more than my car. My car is more of like a
pearl.
Yeah, well, it's like more goldish, you know?
Yeah, it's like a darker gold.
This is like this this painter's tape. It's like bright, which I didn't even realize, guys. This paint is actually off of the 90s Type R.
Oh, it's the new Type R.
Oh, is it the new Type R?
Yeah, it's a new color.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a super sick color. So we're going to wait a little bit. I do want to tack this because, I mean, it is so good right now and we don't have no issues with trash. So I don't want to really push my luck. I'm going to wait, let it dry, turn the heat on in the booth and let it start heating up. All right, bro. Peace out.
All right, see you later. You take care of it. Believe
Yes, sir. I'll see you Monday.
All right.
But yeah, we're going to take care of all this stuff and then we'll go ahead and clear it. guys, so we got the base laid down. I put 3 nice coats and we have really good coverage. I'm really happy with it. So we're definitely ready for the clear coat. But man, guys, I'm so happy with the results. Everything just looks so amazing, and I love painting in this booth with the heat. It's just so much nicer painting with the heat versus at our shop. Sometimes it's very difficult to get a good paint job, but everything laid down super smoothly. Big shout out to my boss, Larry, for letting me use the booth over here at North Star Collision. I'll link it down below if anyone wants to come check it out, you know, get any repairs done. But yeah, we are ready to do clear. Everything looks super good. I think I'm gonna focus on the engine bay and get this nice and cleared, and all the stuff underneath, like such as all up inside there and everything, and then get all these small parts. That way I can go ahead and do all the main body parts that are on the outside all at once and take my time on them and get them perfect. I do want this to look really good. There's no trash on it. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 specks, and they're so small you're not even gonna see them. And we're just gonna move on, maybe even deneb them, we'll see. I'm gonna look over it again, and if we see anything that's really noticeable, we're definitely gonna deneb it because I do want a perfect paint job. So we're gonna go ahead and start throwing down our first coat of clear, and let's see how it turns out. Okay guys, so finally the car is painted. I can't believe that we thought we were going to paint the body and then go ahead and bring the parts in here. I mean, we just did not have enough time. I wanted to make sure this thing looked really good, and I'm so happy with these results. I can't wait to paint the rest of it and put it all together. It's gonna look absolutely insane, and I'm so stoked to see the finished product. We will do another video painting the rest of the parts, but it's just crazy to see this car now compared to where it came from. As you guys know, this is Goon Squad's parts car that they used to fix their other car, and it's just crazy that now it has been revived and resurrected, and it now looks amazing in this Phoenix yellow. This is actually the Type R color, and it looks absolutely stunning. I honestly am kind of regretting painting my E30 blue. I mean, I'm looking at this color. Yellow is my favorite color. I mean, I have a yellow S2000, and seeing another yellow S2000, but this color looking even better, I'm just like, wow. I'm just blown away with the color. And I'm just kind of thinking in my head, there's like a thought in the back of my head to just go and sand down all my parts on my E30. But who knows, maybe I'll do another S2000 build. I actually got a cool little project that might be coming up in the future. This definitely could be a potential color choice, but let's just walk through it and check it out, guys. As you can see, quarter panel looks amazing. Little piece of trash right there, no big deal. As far as everything else, it looks really good. I did make a run right here, but I mean, guys, that little thing, man, I mean, I'm happy with it, you know. That's perfectly fine for me. everything in here. I'm really glad I didn't make no runs in here, and everything looks slick. It's gonna look awesome with, especially how slick the doors are. When you open it up, you're gonna be like, man, that's an expensive paint job. I mean, on average, a shop, I'd say to do this entire all over and all the body work and everything, this is easily a $9,000 job, easily. I mean, this is pristine quality. I mean, you're talking about fresh, respray, color change done correctly. There's not gonna be any tape lines in the jams. Everything is done super nicely, and everything is painted completely. We will, well, I'm not gonna do any of this. V-Tune is gonna have to redo the undercoat. As you can see, it all came off. That's why I wasn't really too worried about this area. It will be black undercoating in this, like this, as you can see. So he's gonna take care of all that. My job here is done. I just have to do the doors, the fenders, and the hood, and the front bumper, and the whole front clip. I really hope we're not having no matching issues. I'm gonna try and be consistent with my spraying, but we're gonna have to see. Worst case scenario, we'll have to blend the doors to the fenders because the entire front clip will be painted together and will match one color, and the entire rear clip was painted. And that was actually accidental that just happened to happen like that. So I'm really glad we did that. And honestly, I think it'll be fine. It is a solid color, and we're gonna be consistent. Same ground coat, and it's all the same gallon of paint. So honestly, I'm not even worried about it. I know it's all gonna work out, and I'll see you in the next one. And I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been given. And stay tuned for the E30. We got some cool updates for that. And I'll see you in the next one. If you do want to see stuff like this before the video drops, I have been posting updates on Instagram. For example, today I did go live as I was throwing down color. So if you guys would like to see that before the video drops, be sure to give me a follow at motorhead.co. I'll link it down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.